The front of it is really good. Corners look fantastic. The text looks fine, but what we can see here is we have some hollow scratching. And so we have some here, here, here. And you'll probably see this a little bit more in person, but we have some mild scratching, but again, it's really not that bad considering the age. It's really just the kind of mild scratching on the front, which typically we're kind of in that like 8 to 7 range, just because of the amount of scratching that we can kind of visibly see here. So now that we're looking on the back, we're kind of looking at some issues here, but the actually this shot is going to be a good kind of baseline for us to use. So now we're just kind of looking at the corners. So this corner checks out. We are seeing a little bit more whitening here, here, and here. So right off the bat, with that whitening, we're already kind of getting out of that 8 range and starting to be in that 7 range, in my opinion. So we got some little issues here on the corner on that side. We're definitely in that 7 range, starting to approach 6, but I don't think we're in that area quite yet. That's really the only thing kind of plaguing the back of this card, if I'm going to be honest with you. And I would imagine, and I think you had another picture. It was this one, I believe. There was one that you had that actually showed that top left a little bit more in detail, because it might have just been lighting. So this was that top left corner that I was kind of talking about. So in reality, like, this is just lighting. It's just a little bit of that whitening. So it doesn't really look like a fold or a lift. So my guess, legitimately, I don't think it's bad enough to where I'd consider it like light play, because the front is so clean based off of what I'm seeing. Or if there's more like lifts that we can't see on the back, I'd probably say you're leaning more towards light play, but it's kind of right on that cusp. And I know I'm going to have to say it, whoever's brain rotted, you're about to be brain rotted even a little bit more. I'd say it's between a 6 or a 7. Probably leaning more towards the 6 with the pictures that are provided. But just know that if there's a little bit more scratching or a little bit more damage on the back, you're starting to lean more towards that light play technically. So it's kind of on the fence. Me personally, if I had this card, I would submit it regardless, because it is a crystal. But that's kind of where my range would be at, technically. Would be within that 6 to 7 range.